From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of culture, tradition, languages, and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides in the path of development. Hello, I'm your host Yeshi, and today in our episode of My India, we will bring you some of the stories that will give a glimpse of our country's diversity. The aim of art is not to represent the outward experience of things, but their inward experience. Great artists have used art as a tool to educate the masses and bring about a significant change in the society. Bridging the gap between indigenous artists and contemporary artists and celebrating the freedom struggle of India's independence, an art workshop was organized in Bhubaneswar city of Odisha. Take a look. A picture is a poem without words. Art, therefore, has the power to speak for itself where words fail to express. Uniting modern and contemporary art along with celebrating the heroic lives and struggles of India's freedom movement, a mega artist workshop called Kalakumbh was recently organized in Bhubaneswar city of Odisha as part of grand celebrations of the Amrit Mahotsav.
इसमें सारे इंडिजिनस आर्टिस्ट और कॉन्टेम्परेरी आर्टिस्ट दोनों को हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि थोड़ा प्यार करें साथ साथ, क्योंकि हमारे इंडिजिनस आर्टिस्ट अलग हो जाते हैं और कॉन्टेम्परेरी आर्टिस्ट अलग हो जाते हैं। तो हम यहाँ कोशिश की कि दोनों का साथ शादी कराना है, तो इसलिए हम दोनों मिलके यहाँ काम पूरा दिल खोल के काम कर रहे हैं। कोई आप किसी आर्टिस्ट को भी पूछ लेंगे, वो आनंद मतलब जो कि एक एटमॉस्फेयर होता है। हमारी पहले क्या जातिवाद जैसा लगता था, हम कॉन्टेम्परेरी आर्टिस्ट ब्राह्मण कास्ट, ये लोग शेड्यूल कास्ट, इस तरह का कास्ट सिस्टम। लेकिन हम यहाँ से कोशिश कर रहे हैं, सभी हम एक हैं, हम साथ मिल के काम करेंगे। हम लोग अजंता एलोरा बनाए थे, हम लोग कोणार्क बनाए थे। आप सोचिए, एक सोच में बनाए थे, इसलिए इतना भव्य रूप क्रिएट हो रहा था। तो आज सारा आर्टिस्ट, इंडिजिनस आर्टिस्ट, कंटेम्प्रेरी आर्टिस्ट, ट्रेडिशनल आर्टिस्ट, ट्राइबल आर्टिस्ट सब मिल के काम कर रहे हैं। ये बहुत बड़ी काम है और हम चाहते हैं कि हम एक हो जाएं।
The workshop was a unique collaboration between Ministry of Culture and Ministry of Defence and was organized by the National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. Artists from all across India, including Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal and Northeast and Andhra Pradesh states participated in the workshop. India's freedom struggle was portrayed through different art forms like Pattachitra, Madhubani, Manjusa and Jadu Patwa on a 75-meter-long canvas which will be showcased during next year's Republic Day celebrations in New Delhi. Artists were delighted to have been a part of the workshop that allowed them to showcase their work as well as interact with fellow artists.
हम सभी आर्टिस्ट जो हैं यहाँ पे लगभग 20 से 30 लोग आए हुए हैं। कुछ फोक कर रहे हैं, कुछ यहाँ कंटेम्प्रेरी कर रहे हैं। इसके थ्रू हम अपने बिहार की ग्लोरी और अनसंग हीरोज़, क्योंकि बिहार के देश के स्वतंत्रता में बिहार का एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण रोल रहा था, जिसमें कुछ लोगों को हम जानते हैं और कुछ ऐसे भी रह गए जिनके बारे में ज़्यादा चीज़ें बताई नहीं गई, पता नहीं चली। तो आज हमारा ये कंट्रीब्यूशन एक ट्रिब्यूट है उनके लिए, जो अनसंग हीरोज़ थे हमारे, उन्हें हम यहाँ दिखाने की कोशिश करें। साथ ही साथ बिहार की कुछ हेरिटेज, उनकी ग्लोरी, इसको हम ज़्यादा कोशिश करें कि अपने कैनवस पे लोगों को दिखा सकें, बता सकें, एक्सप्रेस कर सकें कि हाउ प्राउड वी आर।
The National Gallery of Modern Art plans to take these workshops into other parts of the country, thus bringing up many more indigenous art forms to the forefront and popularizing them among the general public. India is a country where Sufism has not just flourished but has also become a way of integrating different religious communities. Even today, the teachings of these saints inform the lives of people, and this was very well reflected during the special prayers at the shrine of Hazrat Mir Sayyid Yaqub Sahib, where people of all faiths assembled to seek the blessings of the holy saint.
Situated in the Sonwar area of Srinagar district, the shrine of Sufi saint Hazrat Mir Sayyid Yaqub Sahib has served as a cynosure of communal harmony for generations, which is thronged by a large number of devotees every day from across the nation, irrespective of their religion. Regarded as one of the greatest Sufi saints, Hazrat Mir Sayyid Yaqub Sahib throughout his life spread the message of Sufism and peace. To perpetuate his teachings of oneness and communal harmony, a special prayer was recently conducted at the shrine that was attended by people of different faiths.
ये जो दरबार है औलिया का दरबार, यहाँ से आने जो खुद नहीं आते लोग, अल्लाह ताला ये तौफीक देता है कि वलियों के दरबार में जाने की। ये इंसान जो आजकल यहाँ पे बहुत परेशानी है, बहुत हर किस्म की मान लो परेशानी है, घर में सुकून नहीं है, बाहर सुकून नहीं है, दौलत में सुकून नहीं है, लेकिन जो वलियों के दरबार में अगर 1 मिनट हम गुजारे तो मान लो वो सालों की इबादत से बराबर है। उसके सालों से, जैसे सालों से वो बैठा है, अगर वलियों के दरबार में 1 मिनट बैठे, 2 मिनट बैठे, ऐसा तो हमें लगता है कि हमने यहाँ गुजारा, लेकिन यहाँ की जो रहमत का नुज़ूल होता है उसका कोई अंदाज़ा नहीं लगा सकता है।
बिल्कुल भाईचारा रखना चाहिए, अल्लाह की याद में वक्त गुजारना चाहिए, लोगों की खिदमत करना चाहिए यहाँ, तो हर एक को यहाँ सुकून मिलता है। अगर कोई कहता है कि नहीं मत जाया करो, लेकिन मैं कहता हूँ कि यहाँ आया करो, आप खुद देखोगे कि यहाँ कितना सुकून मिलता है।
Coming from far and wide, these devotees attended the prayers to seek the blessings of Holy Saint. It is believed that Saint fulfills the wishes of all and nobody returns empty-handed from here.
यहाँ पर मज़हब शज़ब नहीं होता, यहाँ पर हर कोई आता है, मुझे सुकून आता है यहाँ पर आकर, था सुकून मिलता है। कोई बीमार हो रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं, वो बीमार भी ठीक हो जाता है। और अच्छा है ये दरगाह, कोई चर्च हो, दरगाह हो, मंदिर हो, ये पाक नेक जगह है, इसलिए खुदा ने रखी है, हम जाते हैं वहाँ पर, हर बार जाते हैं। और ये नहीं हिंदू मुसलमान, यहाँ पर प्यार मिलता आपस में, हमदर्दी प्यार से रहते हैं, भाईचारा है आपस में, ऐसा ही कायम रहेंगे चाहिए।
Since ages, the Sufi saints like Hazrat Mir Sayyid Yaqub Sahib have propagated the message of spiritualism and harmony in our country, and their teachings are still playing a significant role in strengthening the thread of secularism.
Now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Residents of Srinagar city of Jammu and Kashmir shivered from extreme cold as Chillai Kala, a 40-day-long period of harshest winter, knocks the doors of valley. During this period, the valley remains under the grip of a severe cold wave with maximum chances of snowfall and rain. Life in the valley remains disrupted during this period as heavy snow blocks roads and highways, and water bodies including famous Dal Lake freezes.
जी मैं अभी सुबह यहाँ वॉक करने आया था। आज चिल्लाई का पहला दिन है। अब बहुत सर्दी यहाँ पे शुरू हो गई है। अब ये 40 डेज तक रहेगा। आप देख सकते हैं झील भी आस्ता आस्ता जमना शुरू हो चुकी है और तापमान में बहुत भारी गिरावट आ चुकी है।
Temperatures in northern parts of the Indian subcontinent skirting the Himalayan foothills dipped drastically during December and January, mostly due to seasonal western disturbances. Indian Army Chief General Manoj Mukund Naravne recently inducted the first set of indigenously developed next-generation armored engineer reconnaissance vehicles and other equipment into the Corps of Engineers in Western Pune city. The AERVs are designed to carry out terrestrial and underwater surveys in hostile terrains. They can be used in both offensive and defensive operations in enemy territory including desert, riverine and plains.
So by the induction of these AERVs, they will also be able to keep pace. And it is only not a question of speed and keeping up with them, but the capabilities which are inherent and inbuilt into this platform will even speeden up the process of reconnaissance, which used to be done mainly manually.
Indian military has largely shifted its focus to indigenous development and manufacturing of equipment, weapons and vehicles over the past few years, following up on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India program. Bollywood actors Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt recently launched the motion poster of upcoming superhero film Brahmastra' in New Delhi. The poster featuring Kapoor shows the character of Shiva, who has the power of fire. Director of the film, Ayan Mukherjee, accompanied Bhatt and Kapoor. The trio also interacted with the audience during the event and read out their messages. Produced by Indian filmmaker Karan Johar, the film is scheduled to release next year on September 9. The film also stars Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan in a special role.
India is a country where different religious communities not just reside peacefully but also take an active part in each other's festivals. With Christmas round the corner, not just Christians but people of all religious communities in different cities of the country are busy doing preparations for the much-awaited festival. Take a look.
With Christmas around the corner, the shops across the country are festooned up in the special colors of pie green, pearl white and heart red. They are buzzing with people who are out for festive shopping. But something that has added extra color and fervor to the festival is the touch of religious harmony. At various cities across India, people of all faiths can be seen doing preparations for the Christmas festival.
Of course, when you go out, we see a lot of people, there is a lot of buying, selling Christmas, because it's not only for us. Jesus coming has brought a great meaning in the lives of so many people. So, irrespective of caste, creed, color, we celebrate, people celebrate this Christ's birth. And it is a really great joy because Jesus coming is like, he brought us joy and love. Loving people, forgiving people, accepting each other. So it has a great, very universal principle for which, and because he came in a family, in a family, and all those families who are outside working, they will come to home and celebrate at home. That is the joy of Christmas.
Churches around the country have started decorating their altars and are doing preparations for the Christmas Eve. It's not just Christians, but people of all communities who are cherishing the feel of the festival, which is said to bring a lot of joy and happiness.
Down the ages, and our tradition is that Christmas is celebrated not only by Christians and Catholics, but people from other religions also do join us. They come to our church. They want to see the crib, they pay respects and obeisance to the born child, that is Jesus. They acknowledge him as God, as Savior of the world. They also receive blessings from him. So there is nothing that prevents them from coming to our church and praying to Jesus and seeking his blessings.
Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed primarily on December 25 as a religious and cultural celebration among billions of people around the world. Though the festival of Christmas comes to an end with the New Year, it leaves people with a number of memories to cherish the entire year.
And now we will take you to Vadodara, city of Gujarat, where in a first-of-its-kind initiative, a sari library has been set up to provide good quality saris to women at minimal rates. Take a look.
In a first-of-its-kind initiative, a sari library has been opened in Vadodara district of Gujarat. Started by the Astha Saheli group, the initiative aims to give women from the middle class chances to enjoy their auspicious occasions by renting good saris at a minimal rent. Astha Saheli group was started 2 years ago by a group of 8 women led by Hema Chauhan.
साड़ी लाइब्रेरी का कॉन्सेप्ट ये है कि हमारे पास बहुत सारी साड़ियाँ ऐसी की ऐसी पर हम लोग जब भी फ्रेंड्स मिलते हैं तभी यार ये साड़ी है, इसमें से मैं ये ड्रेस करा दूंगी, कोई बोलेगा ये मैं टेबल क्लॉथ करा दूंगी. मेरे पास वैसे साड़ियों का शौक़ बहुत है और हमारी जो 8 फ्रेंड्स हैं हम लोग एक बार इकट्ठा हुए तो वैसे मैं तो साड़ियाँ ज़्यादा से दो चार बार पहन के किसी को दे देती, या मेरी काम वाली को दे दूँ या मेरी किसी रिलेटिव को दे दूँगी. कितना दे हम लोग, और मेरी एक बार ऐसा हुआ कि मेरी ही मेड के वहाँ उसके देवर के वहाँ शादी थी, तो वो आई मेरे पास कि बहन पैसे नहीं है, मुझे साड़ियाँ लेनी है, आप मुझे ले दे सकते हो। फिर मैंने मेरे पास से दी कि तू ये लेके पहन, अच्छी वाली मैंने मेरी कांजीवरम दी थी उसको कि तू पहन, चल अच्छा तेरे देवर की वहाँ शादी है, तो क्योंकि उसको शादी करवाने बैठना था। पहन के इतना खुश हो गई, फिर वो लॉन्ड्री करा के मुझे वापस दे गई। मैंने नहीं, तू रख, नहीं मैं इतना महंगी साड़ी घर पे कहाँ रखूँगी, आप ले लो वापस प्लीज़, मुझे जब भी जाएगा नहीं तो मैं आपके पास ले लूँगी। तो ये दिमाग में जो एकदम से क्लिक हुआ कि ये बिल्कुल सही बात है।
The library allows women to borrow a maximum of 3 saris with a minimum deposit amount. The saris are allowed to be borrowed for a week, and on its return, the deposit amount is refunded after the deduction of laundry charges. Presently, the library has 200 to 250 saris, chaniya cholis and dresses ranging from Banarsi to chiffon, and more who are donated by women and well-wishers.
और मैं लेके गई, बहुत सारी मेरी फ्रेंड है वो सब खुश भी हुए, और उन्होंने सबने ये एड्रेस मांगा भी है मेरे पास कि जो हम जैसे लोग होते हैं वो जो महंगे कपड़े ले नहीं सकते और जल्दी बहुत पैसे खर्च भी नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए उन लोगों ने सबने ये एड्रेस मांगा। और बोला हमने वो गृह शांति के लिए पहना और मैरिज था, दोनों में पहना, तो आपके दोनों अच्छी तरह से हुए और सबको बहुत पसंद भी बहुत आया, और सबने बोला है कि हमको ये एड्रेस चाहिए ऐसे, क्योंकि कम पैसे में, पैसे मतलब पैसे है ही नहीं ऐसे ही समझने का, जितने बार हमने कपड़े पहने उतने तो पैसे लिए भी नहीं, इसलिए हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा।
The library further plans that in every 6 months they will arrange a free sale of saris on first come first served basis and will include matching bangles and purses with the sari to make a complete set.
At last, we bring you a few short stories about the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus. Mitla Company in Takamatsu city of Japan is introducing IT to medical institutions by developing perinatal electronic medical record system Hello Baby program.
妊産婦さんの死亡率を下げるということが最大の目標で、それにはですね細かい検査の記録、それから体重であったり血圧の記録をこまめにとって、場合によってはその数字が異常値を出た時に分かりやすく医師に伝えられる仕組みを作るということで始めました。インドネシアで今販売活動しているのがクラウド型の電子カルテということで、なぜクラウドにしたかっていうのが一番はですねできるだけ安価その安く提供する。実はインドネシアでは死亡率も非常に高い、日本でいうと100倍以上死亡率が高いので、そういったことを考えた時にインドネシアの人に非常に役に立つんじゃないかというふうに思ったんでハローベビーを販売していこうというふうに思いました。
Japan International Cooperation Agency is also supporting the expansion of Hello Baby program in Indonesia to solve high mortality rate of pregnant women, lack of cooperation between hospitals due to the traditional storage of medical records, and the problem of medical service disparity between urban and remote areas. Online meetings with local staff are regularly scheduled. Feedback is also received from doctors in Indonesia. Bubble Comics Con, a comics festival, welcomed Russian fantasy lovers. Thousands of visitors gathered in the center of Moscow to meet featured special guest, Hollywood actor Tom Felton, known for his role as Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series.
Для меня как толчок для развития именно моего воображения, какого-то возможность почувствовать себя в другой немножко реальности, посмотреть на то, как видят реальность другие люди, авторы, какие у них есть идеи, как они это воплощают в жизнь.
Fans also showed off costumes of their beloved characters in a traditional friendly cosplay competition. The festival was organized by Bubble, the largest publishing house in Russia and famous for creating original non-franchised comic books, as well as premiering a superhero movie Major Grom earlier this year. The two-day festival ended on December 19. Yamaha has developed a forest monitoring system using unmanned helicopter. Equipped with cameras and equipment to measure light reflections, helicopters will help to measure the topography as well as tree density, alignment, numbers and trunk diameters.
我々はこの30年来使ってきたヘリコプターを使うことによって森の状態を明らかにするための作業というものを今までは人手だったものをこれをヘリコプターのシステムを使うことによって作業の量を軽減してですね、より効率よくまたより正しくデータを入手する森林の整備につながり、木材を搬出する林業の活性化につながると。国が進めているスマート林業、その方針と合致する、そういった内容になっています。
Digital data will use a combination of photographs to visualize the forest, which include the surface of earth and forest, its density, as well as height difference. Yamaha is promoting three-dimensional digital forest monitoring system around the world. It will contribute to activating forestry and the maintenance of green forest environment. Humpback whales have made their way back to the Oaxacan coast in Mexico as tourists and locals marveled at their presence. Boats transported tourists to have a glimpse of the groups of whales who would appear briefly on the surface of the ocean.
Y sí, tuvo que ver también mucho que prácticamente la mar quedara quieta en algunos meses en cuestión de presencia humana y eso les dio nuevamente la confianza de volverse a venir a la orilla. Las hemos encontrado, las ballenas jorobadas son ballenas de orilla, no son ballenas que vienen prácticamente a profundidad, normalmente 1 kilómetro o 1 milla náutica fuera de lo que es la costa.
Following government indication, these boats must keep a distance of between 40 to 60 kilometers with the whales. These animals migrate from North America towards Central America during December, reaching as far as Panama on the Pacific Ocean. That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. I'm your host Yeshi and it's goodbye from the entire production team.